Hello, welcome to July 2023. My name is Lynnette, and I am reading from the Love Exquisite Magazine, the July 2023 issue. And I'm reading in a section titled Learning by Design. So this month I am reading an article titled My Philosophy on Teaching. So, my philosophy about teaching and learning is that through the implementation of well designed instructional strategies and intrinsically motivated students open to learning, that means they're motivated on the inside. It's a personal motivation, not an external one, it's personal to them. Every student has an equal opportunity to learn. Most students learn best in a positive and inclusive learning environment. Teaching practices should begin with assessing students' prior knowledge of the specific course subject. Teachers can evaluate prior knowledge by administering a pre-assessment to evaluate learning needs and students' understanding of the subject matter in an effort to implement inclusivity, accommodations as needed, and best practices in teaching strategies. The pre-assessment can include questions relevant to the subject matter, which will provide the teacher with evidence-based student data that can be used to help make informed decisions about the best way to design instructional strategies. So my personal approach to teaching fosters a student-centered approach through the incorporation of universal design for learning. If, as educators, we truly want students to learn, when designing instruction, we must be flexible and creative. We also have to make sure that our course learning objectives, instructional strategies, and assessments are in alignment. Learning is the outcome of effective teaching. I'll say that again. Learning is the outcome of effective teaching. In a UDL, which is Universal Design for Learning environment, all students have an equal opportunity to learn. For example, the right learning environment should include clear and well-written and easy to understand instructions. It also should include project and inquiry-based learning activities, provide an opportunity for teachers to give students constructive feedback, useful feedback, research-based writing assignments, opportunities to engage in critical thinking through problem-solving activities, incorporate collaborative work as well, like Think, Pair, Share, and a midterm assessment to evaluate students' understanding of course concepts taught prior to the end of the semester, because at that point it's too late. So in the middle of the semester, it'll help you identify the course concepts that need to be revisited for further clarification. The learning environment should also present opportunities for students to ask clarifying questions. So when students ask questions, we should not take their questions as if they are critiquing our instructions. Their questions mean that they learn in different ways. So maybe you have to explain it in a different way and for them to be able to grasp what it is that you're teaching them. So clarifying questions are okay to ask. So you also have to foster inclusivity and be accommodating. Again, ADA considerations as needed. So present an opportunity to engage in reflective thinking for both the teacher and the student. So not just the student, the teacher has to reflect on their teaching as well. So include a post-assessment that affords the opportunity for students to demonstrate learning through application, which means applying the knowledge that they gain in a real-world setting, showing that they really grasp the material. So the post-assessment will also help the teacher evaluate the effectiveness of teaching strategies implemented and determine if modifications are needed. So in the role of a teacher, we are considered the subject matter expert. So the strength of a subject matter expert is knowing that effective teaching requires more than just mastering the subject matter. So I have to say that again, the strength of a subject matter expert is knowing that the effective teaching requires more than just mastering the subject matter. Effective teaching also requires the ability to teach what you know to someone who does not know in a manner that is easy for them to understand and apply, which is an invaluable skill set critical to teaching and learning. So I believe that as educators, we must keep the mission of education at the forefront when designing instructional strategies. And that mission is to educate. To effectively educate students, the practice of teaching and learning never stops. Therefore, as educators, we should never stop learning about current best practices for teaching and how we can best help the students learn in our classrooms. So that is actually my teaching strategy. So I hope that if you are an educator, it helped open your mind to what teaching and learning truly is. Thank you for listening. That is written in the Learning by Design section of the July 2023 issue of the Love Exquisite Magazine, which you can access for free at loveexquisitellc.com. Thank you.